It's too dark. I gotta have some light.
All right, we live, guys.
Hey,
We
how's it
are
going?
live. How
Yeah,
are you
yes,
doing?
yes. We all the way live. You see what I did there? You see what I did
Yeah.
there?
Happy Merry Sunday Christmas
Right, exactly.
or Christmas Sunday.
Heading towards it. Yep. So how's it
Yeah.
going, fellas?
Good.
Very well.
I'm looking at us on YouTube. We look pretty good.
Is that
All
right?
right.
Hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, looks real good.
That's
That's a
what
good
counts.
channel.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good look, Ray. With the lighting you got, that's good. Yeah, we looking good. We looking good, fellas.
Okay. You guys are looking very festive
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with your
it's like,
outfits
it's,
and your background settings.
oh yeah. We
Getting it
gotta
together.
we gotta bring the Christmas spirit onto this season finale of ours.
Yeah.
This is
Represent.
true.
How you
This
feel
is
about us having a season finale? We got seasons and everything.
yeah.
That's a grand thing.
I know. I'm appreciative to God for us having a season to
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a finale for. This is good.
Right. That we like each other enough that we still hanging in there.
Still
I
hanging in there after
know.
all these years.
All these
Yep.
years.
Man, what a blessing.
Yeah. There's a blessing.
It
Hmm.
is.
Yep. So Christmas. This is we said that we were going to do a Christmas show this time around.
Yeah.
We have entitled it the Holiday Shuffle.
Holiday Shuffle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there a significant meaning behind that, or
Well, I thought that it would mean kind of what we hit on at the end of last week's show was holidays are a little bit different now. Number one, at our age,
whoa,
and
whoa, 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 whoa?
hey.
No, go for it, brother.
No,
Go for it.
at our mature age, family dynamics are different for everybody.
Man.
So we got to kind of shuffle how we celebrate holidays, how we do the holidays.
I love it.
That's
You
true.
know, we don't do it the same as we used to. So there might be people listening that are in the same boat.
Man. You love it, Ray?
I'm talking about. I love the concept of the title. How
Oh,
they just broke it down like that
Yeah,
because
gotcha.
he is the he came up with this title for tonight. So
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
wondering
thanks.
what the mix was or the meaning behind it, and
Yeah.
that's a phenomenal explanation.
Or it
I
could
like
mean
it.
you make up your own holiday dance. It could mean that too.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I know
yeah,
Ray like to dance. I'm not.
yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't no dancer.
But you say you know dancing, Nate, but from what I can recall, you would come up with some stuff
Yeah, I just make stuff up on the fly, man.
on the fly.
I don't
Some
On
like
the
to.
fly.
moves.
I don't like to have the pressure of having to know the latest dance.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
just make up my own stuff and have fun with it.
Yes, and you would definitely
Hmm.
be the center of attention. And not in a people laughing at you things. Folks is like, look at him, and
Right, right.
and everybody like, what? Look at him, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. It's a
I
joke.
just having fun, man. Just having
Yeah.
fun.
That's cool. That
Because
reminds me of that Nick Cannon movie
which
where
one?
he was the nerd. I can't think of the title, but he he got with this popular girl, and then he dissed her, and he was at this beach party, and he started doing this crazy dance, and everybody started copying him because
Oh,
he
I
was
don't
the
remember
cool
that one.
kid now.
I don't remember that one. I thought you was about to say
Oh
something about Drumline, but I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
no, it wasn't one of his most popular films, but it was a funny one. He
That
was
was
younger
funny.
then.
Is that when he had the bad wig on?
Yeah, like a dreadlock kind of thing.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Yes.
I know
Oh
what you're talking
man,
about though. I never saw it.
you
Yeah.
got to see that. It was a pretty cool movie.
Yeah.
If I know Jake, you probably got that on DVD.
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jake's DVD collection is out of this world.
Yep.
I know. I just relocated it in the house too
Man.
because my grandbaby knocked every last one of them off the display shelf,
On purpose,
and
probably too.
yeah, on purpose. She just wanted to see them fall. And man,
Mm.
and I had them all organized and categorized and cross-referenced, and
Lord have mercy.
and I'm like, oh, I just left them there. Tanya had to pick them up.
You was distressed, weren't you?
I
That's
couldn't.
funny.
I couldn't even do it.
Well, one thing I want to say as we launch off into the show for tonight is, though to my recollection, we don't have a solid sureness that Christmas is Jesus' actual birthday. Nevertheless,
Right.
we've chosen to celebrate it, acknowledge it during this time of the season. So with that being said,
Right.
I just want to encourage folks that in all that you have going on, that you've planned, that we're going to share and talk about tonight. I would be remiss if I didn't start off by saying that Jesus is the reason for the season that we're embarking on right now, and that should not be ignored or glossed over or reduced.
Right.
Because you're so excited about being with family, or you're so excited to open up presents. I mean, or you're so excited to be able to give to someone who is less fortunate. I mean, those are great things and all in and of itself, but the ultimate gift that can never be topped. And we've said this before. I'm sure you all have heard it said before, is the gift of Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's right.
The gift of
That's
salvation.
what we believe.
That's
the ultimate gift.
Right. So we recognize that everybody that listens to us may not necessarily, be alone, that way or that belief, but nevertheless, the gift that the Knowledge and Power podcast is gifting you this year.
All right.
Is that Jesus Christ is real.
There you go.
And he is the greatest gift that can never be reduced and will never lose its shine.
There you go.
Or
Ray coming out deep.
That's the gift.
I just wanted to definitely recognize that. So, but yeah, that being said,
that's what's up.
Quickly, how was the week? We can do this real quick because I don't want to eat up too much time of that because we are we off into the show now. 7 minutes
off into it. Okay.
Yep. So, Nick.
Sure. Yeah, I had a great week. Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday afternoon. For those of you who have been following us or me at all, any social media outlet, we started a foundation in my son Josh's honor. Yeah. And Tuesday we had an opportunity to get interviewed live on Facebook with a friend of ours, Marisa Tigney. Heard That with Marisa Tigney podcast, and she featured us on and interviewed us, and we were able to kind of discuss Josh's life and the purpose of the foundation, and touch on some mental health subjects and some other stuff. And we had a really good time, and I'm thankful for her giving us that opportunity. One of the other things that we did with Marisa Tigney and her friend Taylor, who has a company called Taylor Candle and Company, was she featured this candle on her website.
Oh, cool.
And all the proceeds from the sale of this candle went to the Joshua Zarrell Hall Foundation.
Cool.
Yeah.
And this on the bottom, you can't see it, but it talks about all the proceeds going to the foundation. And this is called the Mary Heart Candle. And there was a limited supply. They're sold out now, but she has other candles on her website if you want to go ahead and support. But this one was special because they made the scent. They made the scent based on our recommendation about trying to capture Josh's essence.
Really?
Yeah. And so it's a unique scent. It's a unique scent. And I'm hoping that at some point in the future, she'll be able to make some more for us. Her business is expanding. So she's got some opportunities to do some things to get her business launched into the world. And right now she's not doing any customizations, but hopefully she can get back to that and we can make some more of these available for more people. But I just wanted to show that we got one off the press, hot off the press, to have in our home. And we put that in Josh's little memorial section of the house.
Sweet.
And so, yeah, that was our week.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah, good week.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome, man. You guys are really trying to build this, and I really hope that it takes off and it's just a blessing to other people too. So
Well, it's going to take off, and I just want to recognize you two as being folks that are helping us get it started.
Oh yeah.
And so, as January approaches, please look for some more pertinent details on what we're going to be doing.
okay, good deal. Jake, how was the week, man? How did it
My
go?
week,
Big
it
Jake!
went, it went very well. It went fast. Seemed like I didn't do anything really, but went shopping with my family,
Okay.
like a group joint effort, and that was pretty fun. Went out to breakfast, and then we spent the day shopping, and that was cool. But other than that, this week just flew by for me.
Okay. So it was like really chilled. You didn't have much on your plate, nothing like that.
Nope,
Okay.
didn't do too much.
Might
Laid
I,
back.
if you
Laid
ever have
back.
another few days like that during the holiday, Jake, may I recommend
Hmm.
a good movie that you check out? It's called Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah! I suggest you sit with your wife and watch that movie. Miracle on 34th Street, Jake.
That is
Excellent.
that is an
Excellent movie.
inside joke right there, people. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist that, Jake. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, if you and Tanya got some free time, just sit down and watch that movie together. It's awesome. Get some tea, some popcorn, some snacks.
Okay, yeah, I just
So no pressure, but hey, much pressure. So here's what we're gonna do, people. When we come back on January 9th, the first thing out the gate, Jake is gonna give us his review on The Miracle on 34th Street.
Yes. If y'all like that, throw some heart emojis in the comments, please.
Oh my goodness.
not the heart emoji.
Heart emojis in the comments, please. Let us know how you feel about that, people.
Tanya, we looking out for you.
I'm gonna give you a review too.
Yeah, we got a few people in the comments, so please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and be sure to share the content. Let people know we're on. We grow as you tell people about this podcast. So we need your help.
Yes. Yeah. I'll just say as far as me, real quick, my week. Listen, I am my employer.
Uh-oh. It was good last week.
You're right. It better be good.
We did an adopt a family.
Okay.
This year, fellas, and it's not all about the material things that you can give, but I'm tearing up because when I was doing it on Friday, I was balling.
Really?
Let me tell you what these jokers did, man.
Let's talk about
it. If a family would just kind of send in stuff that they needed for Christmas, a wish list.
Yeah.
You had people sending stuff in there like their furnace broke down.
Wow.
Or something like that. My employer had people coming knocking at their door saying we were sent out by such and such and such a such and such and such a, and we came to fix your furnace.
Oh man, that just hit me, bro.
Dude, I thought I was just showing up to give out, like little small, trinkets here and there.
That just hit me. Wow.
Because we sat around and talked about some of the stuff that people wanted and the stuff that was on some of the kids' wish lists, PlayStation 5, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Dude, they came through with everything. They took care of about 20 families, maybe a little bit more. They gave out 45-inch TVs. They gave out game systems. They gave out, nothing was cheap. I mean, it's as if you were shopping for your own family member. They did not pull back. And these were people chipping in like employees.
Yeah.
Just taking care of stuff.
So this was employee funded.
Yep. And then it was surprisingly matched by
the company.
Dude, and on top of the fact, not just and they just took care of, like I said, a whole family. It was just gifts and gifts on top of gifts. I mean, the little girls had, the Barbie doll houses. I mean, it was just so, and they would come and pick it up. The families would come and pick it up, and they would just cry. And we gave them, wrapping paper and scissors and tape to be able to wrap it up for their kids, and gave them bags of groceries also, produce, good healthy food. 3 bags of grocery each family got. I mean, it was just, and if you had more people in your family, you got more groceries. Dude, I have never been a part of anything like that before for the
Really?
holiday season. And
Wow.
it made me feel good, number one, to be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To be a part of that, to be a part of, a group of people who have big hearts like me.
I know. I love that.
Yeah. So that was my
That's awesome.
the highlight of my week.
I bet it was.
Yeah, that's definitely
That's
a
awesome,
highlight.
man.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Especially when you get your employees kind of chipping in.
Yeah, and
Right.
Make it happen.
everybody was cheerful, man. It was nobody, just complaining. Everybody was just so happy, and we were just laughing and getting along together. And the families would come in. They came into a room full of love, and it was just great, man. It was just so good to be a part of that.
Wow.
See, that's the Christmas spirit that you don't think exists anymore. From the overall view, you don't see it a lot, but I love to hear that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's a
People's
blessing.
hearts are there.
Yep.
That's a blessing.
So one of the things that we talked about, I got to put this up there. This person just threw out this comment, and they said, "Hello, I am here watching."
All right.
That
Thank
is
you.
from-
Thank you for
that
joining
is-
us. Thank
That
you.
is from
Hey.
Tanya. That is from Tanya.
Oh, she's making her presence
Tanya
known
Unique.
today.
Oh, is that your Tanya, Jake?
That's
Your
Jake's
wife?
Tanya.
Must
That's his
be.
wife.
Well,
That's
hey,
his
Tanya,
wife.
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. But one of the things we said last week was that we wanted to talk about the one thing that we enjoyed or could not do without
Mhm.
each Christmas, or we shared in, or we did every Christmas. So you guys get ready to get to that. But one of the things I want to say before we get to that is, keep in mind, again, not trying to be deep, but a lot of people have lost family members during this season. So, and all the joy and in all the acknowledging Jesus, there are still some people out there who suffer with loneliness.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. And we need to definitely just be praying. We may not know their name per se, but if you see somebody, somebody, call and check on them. Call and check them. Just take a minute, from your busy schedule, hanging out with your fam, and just give them a call just to say, hey, thinking about you, love you. I want to say hi. I went out to a dinner this evening, and I thought about this a couple of days ago, but today it was demonstrated when I was at dinner. And an older gentleman came past our table, and I would say he was about 90. He could have been a little younger or whatever, but he wanted to share the message with us about Jesus.
Okay.
And I guess he saw 2 guys sitting there. He felt like this is a chance. I'm gonna get these guys saved or whatever. But the person I was with, he ended up breaking out his Bible and reading the guy a word. So, but here's the thing. He went on to say that, pray for me during this season. It's a holiday. I'm lonely. I lost my wife 3 years ago.
Aww.
And I have nobody. I have this big old house that I live in by myself on the golf course. And it's just me all by myself. And I felt his pain, man. He was just a total stranger reaching out, sharing with us like that. And then I watched him. He went to 5 tables before I stopped following him out the restaurants. He was leaving when he came past our table. And he stopped and talked to every person, those 5 tables, before I lost sight of him. And to me, yes, he was sharing the gospel, but the same token, that was a lonely man who was about to go home to his reality.
Right.
Just him by himself. And that was painful, man. Just you have real people that suffer, from loneliness like that.
It's true. It's true.
So yeah, be mindful. Be mindful. I don't know if you guys have experienced anything like that where it just hits you to the core.
We have, man. Matter of fact, there was a gentleman. Oh, what's this? 2021. Oh, we lost Jake. 2021. Let me see if we can get him back. There he is.
Yep, here it comes.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, 2021. That he had been in a similar situation. So maybe like 2016, this was. Lost his wife. Kids were far, far away. Lived in a gigantic house all by himself. And Michelle befriended him.
Okay.
Old Caucasian man. Michelle befriended him and would go check on him, weekly, see how he was doing. Sit and talk with him. And just be a presence in his life.
That is cool.
And eventually he did pass away. But some of his last moments were experiencing that love and support, for somebody who cared.
Human touch, man.
Yep.
It can never be replaced.
Yep.
Simple as that. I don't care. Even the most busy person who may seem busy to you still desires and longs for the human touch.
Everybody does.
Everybody does, man. And I don't care how a person just feel like, I can do without it or I'm fine. No, we were created to be in relationship.
Yes, we were.
And and even the more at a time like this. I mean, I'm gonna be frank and honest. I'm not like bah humbug for this Christmas, Scrooge or whatever. But I guess my mindset more so is the commercial, just the whole commercial aspect about Christmas. I guess I'm kind of
that turns you off.
Yeah, it always has bothered me since I've become an adult.
Okay.
But he's coming back in. Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake. There we go.
All right.
But I think even the more is there's a lot going on in our world, man, and it's so much more than presents and just you hanging with your family. And I guess that's the thing about it. I just don't want to forget about the average Joe. And that's just kind of where I am. So over the presence thing, and if you can be a blessing to somebody else, be a blessing to somebody else.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's really good.
That's good. I feel you, bro.
Yeah. So we got some comments. I'm gonna go through them real quick. We got a newcomer.
Who's that?
Miss Daphne Shane.
Daphne Shane.
Hi, Daphne.
What's up, Daphne?
Daphne Shane Taylor.
Oh yeah, Daphne Shane Taylor.
She says, "Good evening."
Thanks for joining, Daphne.
Yeah. We got here. I believe that is why COVID was so hard on so many. We need people, human touch.
That's right.
That was from Lady Sugar.
Oh, that's my wife. Yeah. See how wise she is? She's so wise.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. That human touch, man. It's like I said, you can't.
Yeah, it's needed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's needed.
Very significant.
Good evening, guys. This is from Good evening. Says this is from Selena.
Hey, Selena.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. So
Selena's another old faithful.
Yep.
Okay,
some of the comments that's going forth. So Jake, I don't know if you logged out or you froze up or whatever. We're just kind of talking about that human touch thing. So I don't know if you want to add anything before we move on from there.
Yeah, I missed a little bit of that.
The importance of human touch, because you got a lot of people who are just alone at the holidays. So
right. And if you know that kind of person, go by and visit them. During the holiday season, and just show them, hey, we care.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, human touch, that's one of my love languages. So.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, Jake. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Jake up in here with the counseling hat on.
Come on, Jake.
Yeah. So.
Heard that time you still listening? Jake likes to be touched.
Hey, it's a family show.
Oh man, my bad. On his elbow.
Let them be married, man.
Yeah.
Away from the show.
Woo.
Yeah. But
that's serious stuff.
Yeah. But hey, as we move forward, one of the things that I do realize in all the festiveness and the Christmas music that they play and the decorations, there's one song that that really irritates me
What?
every time I hear it, man.
Oh, come on.
Because every Christmas song is not a Christmas song.
Let's hear it.
Right, right.
Santa baby. That
Mariah Carey song?
No.
Oh no,
it's
that's
not.
that old school song.
Yeah, old
Yeah,
school.
Santa
She
baby,
went-
hurry down the chimney
She
tonight.
want checks and rent and
Yeah, and
And
fur
then
coats and
then
stuff.
properties
Kid-
and stuff.
Yeah, then Eartha Kitt has a version too. I don't like Eartha
Mhm.
Kitt's version, but that song is
You don't like that song?
yeah, it's not Christmas.
It's selfish.
But isn't that kind of what Christmas has turned into though?
Yeah.
It's a selfish affair.
Santa
Christmas is a
baby,
very
gimme.
narcissistic affair, which is completely opposite of what Jesus did for us in giving, or what God did for us in giving us Jesus, the ultimate gift for the world.
No,
Christmas, as we know it, is kind of what's in it for me.
What's in it for me? But
So
hey,
it's like an antithesis to the gift that we got, biblically speaking.
okay.
The world's version of the celebration is wrapped up in selfishness and self-love, so to speak.
but check this out. Now I wonder if we feel this way because we have gotten older.
I think that has a lot to do with it.
I think that has a lot to do with it.
I do.
So see how well that flies standing in a room full of young folks that are, 14 and under or 15 and under,
Yeah.
and see how well that flies. Or see how popular you are.
Yeah,
It depends on how you talk too.
yeah. How you teach your kids?
I could speak about a number of groups that probably feel the way the way I just said, that
Yeah.
are younger, but they've been raised and taught that way. So
Yeah,
it depends on your upbringing, your environment.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's true. Because some people just teach their kids, we're gonna give, we're not gonna receive. So
Really?
Yeah.
Woo!
Now, I bet
Yeah.
you don't. That wouldn't go well in a lot of
Look,
houses.
we tried that, man. We got through out the house.
Don't
They
come
threw us
back
out the
no
house,
more.
locked the door. We couldn't get in until we apologized.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think I mentioned before when we did this last year that my thing was I never wanted to go over like two or three gifts from us. Because
Each
I never
kid.
wanted to be about present. Yeah, each kid. 'Cause I never wanted to be
Yeah.
about gifting all the time.
Right.
But everybody doesn't flow like that.
Right.
And we're not trying to sound like Scrooges or whatever, but just if I can't walk in the house and just be received because I'm alive for another year and I'm here to spend time with my family,
Yeah,
and they're disappointed because I don't have no bags with me.
Oh, man.
that's kind of sad. That's kind of scary.
that
Kinda.
is sad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But okay, so the one thing you can't do without, I'll bring mine out first.
Go ahead, brother.
Ready for it?
I'm ready.
It's the gift that keeps on circulating, and it just goes around from hand to hand, from person to person.
What's that?
It's so underrated, and it would be none other than fruitcake. Yes, fruitcake. Great, nourishing fruitcake. I'm just joking, fellas.
Oh,
I know
God.
you're joking.
I'm about to say.
I know you were joking.
You got to turn your card in.
I saw
Right.
this thing. I was like, it was like, I got this from the dollar store. I was like, let me grab this thing and just, it's so, fruitcake get lonely too, man. It's passed away. It's just so discarded, man. It's just, let's show a little love to fruitcake, a little bit more.
Man, every time we ever got fruitcake, from the time I was a little kid to, I don't even think we got fruitcake since I've been married. But that fruitcake was lonely because nobody touched it.
I know. Where does
What
it come
is it?
from?
So why is it that people feel like they have to send it then during the Christmas time?
It's like a holiday thing, man. You like fruitcake and Christmas cookies go like you gotta have one or the other, and I just don't prefer fruitcake. I tried it one time and that was it.
I don't know anybody who does like it. I don't even know why it's a Christmas thing.
I've never met a person except for the person that sent it that likes it.
Yeah, no, I can't get with the fruitcake thing.
If anybody watching likes fruitcake, put hearts in that comment section.
In that comment section.
Yeah. I mean,
if you like, we gonna see 0 hearts, bro. 0 hearts.
Right.
I mean, it's got to be somebody out there
Because
man,
it's
seriously.
unrighteous, man. Fruitcake is unrighteous.
So
It
you
ain't
have,
right.
so you have tried it,
I tried it when I was little, and I
Right.
swore never to try it again because it was so
dude.
gross.
You tried
Right.
broccoli when you was little, but you eat it again, right?
I've always loved broccoli.
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I've never tried fruitcake.
Oh, you've never tried it?
I've never in my life. I heard the story about how disgusting it
Man,
was
you need to try it so you can suffer through it,
and
then
how
you
it's
have
passed
experience.
around. So yeah, I
Right.
went. I remember
You
my
got passed around. Yep.
yeah, my parents got fruitcake one time from the neighbor next door, and even
Oh,
my
my
dad, he
goodness.
was like, I ain't eating that stuff.
I ain't seen
Um,
no hearts in the comment section yet,
yeah.
fellas.
Mm-mm.
I gotta put this one up here. Here you go.
What's that say?
That's like the green face, like you about to.
Oh, gross.
Oh, not the
That's how.
the
That's
throw
how
up
it
face.
is. That's how it is.
So Selena said, I would eat around that nasty fruit, as the other cake part was okay tasting. Okay,
Mm.
Oh,
So
I
okay.
never
So
tried that. I just went for it.
that's partial.
okay,
I just went for it and I paid the price.
yeah.
Uh-uh.
But no, for me, honestly, the one thing that I have to have during holiday time, and I only eat them during the Christmas season. Don't eat them the
Okay.
rest of the year.
What you got?
Walnuts.
Oh,
Bag
okay.
of
Just
walnuts.
plain old walnuts
Plain old walnuts.
in
man.
the shell.
Nate, I'm glad you mentioned that. I have to have them in the shell. I don't like them.
So you got a nutcracker.
Okay, Jake. See, you exposing my ghetto-ness. Now, my
He used
ghetto
his teeth.
fabulousness.
He used his teeth, right, Jake? He just put them in his
Yeah.
mouth
Oh,
and
no.
bite down.
You put
Don't
me,
have a
put me on the
nut.
spot. But listen, I don't like the mixed bag of nuts.
Mm-mm.
I don't like the ones that are already, cracked and in the bag. No, I
Mhm.
like to go and find my full bag of walnuts, and I like to spend time cracking them. And like I said, I only eat them during the holiday of Christmas, and it's always been that way since I was a kid. But here's the thing, Jake. You said I have a nutcracker.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I do not have a nutcracker.
Oh no.
I
But you
brought
got a
this little utensil right here.
What is that?
This-
A hammer?
No, this is like a potato cutter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But no, what I used to use as a, and I'm not saying we ain't have no money, so don't nobody go thinking that. But one of the things that I use, I never asked for a nutcracker to my
Mhm.
parents. I use one of those like butter knives,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I would just bang them with.
Just pow, pow, pow.
Yep,
Yeah.
pop, pop, pop. And
That's the
so
hard way.
I had a lot of bruised thumbs,
Oh my God.
palm on my hand. But here's the unique thing about it. At the time, we had a friend. She's gone on now. Her name was Stephanie, and her son grew up with my oldest Seth. They're the same age. Used to play together. And Stephanie used to always just keep it real, man. I just miss her character. She was over during the holiday season one time, and she saw me, bam, 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 bam. She was like, "Really? You go out to work every day, and you can't afford a nutcracker?"
I know, $1.99.
$1.99. So out of the blue, the following Christmas, she gifted me a nutcracker.
Wow.
How
And-
See, that's better than just talking about you. She wouldn't have did something about
She
it.
would have
That's
did
what-
something. And
That's
so the
what's
funny
up.
thing, the nature of our rapport, our relationship was so hilarious. I never used it. I never used it. And she would come over and I would stand right by her and I would bang, 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 bust them open. She'd be like, "Ray, really, you gonna do that?" And she passed away in a car accident
Oh,
on Christmas Day.
on Christmas
Oh
Day.
man.
Yeah. And I was sitting there and she would always call every Christmas to see was I using the nutcracker or was I being ghetto fabulous and using the butter knife. And I'm sitting there waiting for her call and it never came through. And the call that came through was to let us know that she had a car accident
Mhm.
and she was on life support on Christmas Day, but she passed 2 days later.
Oh wow.
Devastated, man. Devastated.
That's
So
sad.
needless to say, after that, I started using the nutcracker.
There you
Good
go.
for you.
Good for you. Exactly.
Yep. But that's
Right.
that's my favorite holiday.
So
Walnuts.
walnuts.
Walnuts. Wow.
Yep.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, somebody buy a nutcracker. Hey, I like living life ghetto fabulous sometimes.
Mm.
Then you need to
Oh,
look
hey, I got
to get them out
somebody.
the shell.
I got somebody that's with me, understands the appreciation of the struggle. Somebody says, Daphne said, buy a nutcracker. Selena said, I used to put them between the palm of my hands and smash them.
Damn, your sister strong.
There you
Yeah.
go. So there's more than one way to
Yeah.
crack a nut.
Yeah, you put two of them in your hand and just squeeze. Come on,
Yeah.
cracking that.
Yeah. So go ahead, fellas. What you got?
Go ahead, Jake.
Mine is movies.
There you go.
Two in particular. Christmas Story with Ralphie
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the original.
and Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, that's the classic. You can't have Christmas without Charlie Brown.
Yeah, gotta watch those every year.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel that it's Christmassy to for a mama to wash her son's mouth out with soap? That puts you in the holiday. That puts Jake in the holiday spirit.
I know.
Man, those were the times in which we grew up. I watched a teacher do that to one of my classmates in
What?
elementary school.
school?
Yes,
Wow.
Yeah. she had a
You know what?
potty.
They did do that back in the day.
They did.
Because it happened to me.
Yeah.
They didn't
She
do it in
watched
front of the
that-
class, though. I had to go to the bathroom and have it done.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see. I think we were in third grade. So our little sink was in the back of the classroom, and she took her back there and soaped her mouth.
Are you serious?
Man, that's a
I'm
humiliating
serious.
experience, bro.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I
Humiliating.
used to be bad in school. Believe it or not.
You?
Man, I used to get paddles, get sent to the principal's office,
Ooh.
get my mouth washed out with soap.
See, that
I
was
was
a
a
different day
terrible
and
child.
time.
Ain't nobody putting no soap in my mouth, man. I'm sorry. We go for blows.
Yeah. So that tells you how times have changed.
Yeah, and I think a lot of young folks today probably feel like I feel. Ain't nobody putting no soap in my mouth.
Oh man, today, boy, they wouldn't even try it.
Oh no.
Not
'Cause
today.
the other kids would be,
You go to
ooh, you can't
jail.
do that there.
The teacher go to jail, get
Yeah.
sued.
Because yes,
Yep.
I took the paddles too, but not because of behavior wise. It was because I just
Right.
I couldn't do my work, and they felt like paddling was a way for you, I guess, to get smarter.
Isn't that something?
So
Wow.
I got beat.
Spare a rod, sport a child.
That's
Mhm.
a teacher.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I didn't get spoiled at all.
No,
Wow.
me either.
Mm-mm-mm.
Contrary to popular belief, but I didn't.
So that's your thing, Jake? Movies?
Yeah, those two
Anything else?
movies.
Those two movies? Okay, well I guess mine
Well,
is
before you go, Nate,
Yeah.
you just been exposed
How so?
by the closest person to you.
What happened?
Your wife says, Nate, stop lying. You love
Mm.
fruitcake.
Mm.
She
She
said
gonna
you
put
love
me on
it.
blast.
You
man.
love fruitcake.
I don't love no fruitcake. She's trying to start some mess. That's what
Is
that
that-
is.
Is
You
there
know,
discrepancy
Michelle
here?
like to start some mess. Michelle like to start a mess. Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Sugar.
Mm.
I don't eat no fruitcake. I don't eat no fruitcake.
So I'm seeing now. All right. Okay, bro. We know what you do secretly.
Oh my
Hey.
God. Look, I'm not gonna comment. No comment. But I just say I don't eat no fruitcake.
Okay.
All right, so this is mine. I struggled with this because I'm a very simple fella. I don't need a lot of things. But I know Ray says it's cliche, but my family being around is important.
Mhm.
It just don't feel like Christmas without the family around.
True.
But my thing that I feel like it's just not Christmas unless this particular thing happens. And Jake said it. Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
I watch it every year. Die Hard. It's the ultimate Christmas movie. I watch it every year. And the Christmas Eve, when I was a little kid,
Mhm.
especially on my dad's side of the family, they started this tradition of having everybody together on Christmas Eve, and one gift would be passed out to everybody in attendance. You got to pick one gift from under the tree, and you would open that one gift. It had to be a small gift because the big ones would be sweet for the kids,
Oh yeah.
So
And so the kids picked out one gift also, right?
Yep, everybody in attendance, the kids, the grown-ups, everybody got to pick one gift, small gift from under the tree. So you looked for the gift that had your name on it, and it had to be a small one.
So it did have your name on it. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I thought it just had to
Yeah.
be a random
Right.
gift.
I thought
No,
they
no,
were
no. It had your
random
name
You
gifts.
on
got
it.
like a pink horse or something like that, man.
No, 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 not like that. It had your name on it, so you know which it was yours. Wasn't a free for all. And
Mhm.
we got to open one gift, and then there was always like not trinkets, but like small hors d'oeuvres, cookies, eggnog, hot chocolate, and whatever the grown-ups was drinking.
Mm.
Um, and that was like a thing every year. And then my mom's side of the family started kind of doing that. And so I started kind of thinking when my kids started getting older that I want to kind of incorporate that same thing.
Oh, sweet.
And so we started doing a Christmas Eve get together. Um, and so I kind of just don't feel like it's Christmas until Christmas Eve kind of has that togetherness kind of thing, something special happening on Christmas Eve. And it used to be like we'd read a story and we
Yeah.
watch movies. And then
Yeah.
it turned into, as they got older, everybody brings some treats and we have treats, watch a movie.
Yeah.
We didn't really do the opening a gift thing, but just getting together and kind of having that pre-Christmas get together.
Nice.
Yeah. And now that they're older, out of the house, it's a little bit different. Try to get that going,
Yeah.
but it's still important to me. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's part of the holiday shuffle. How things change when
Yeah.
your family dynamics change. So it's been a little different as they got older, but it's been consistent, but not the same degree. Everybody can't come. Everybody can't be there all the time, and so
Right.
whoever can come is who comes. But I try to do it.
Man, I'll tell you that first empty nest Christmas, that was a bummer.
Was it?
Yeah, because I always went overboard, and of course I had only the one kid for the most part, so I went overboard, and that was always my thing because my grandmother, we had such a large family. Her gifts were going up the walls for everybody in the family.
Wow.
Yeah, so I always loved to see all those gifts under the tree.
Right.
And usually they were all for him and other family members. But after he was gone, after the kids were gone, and then it's just me and
Jeff.
Ty.
Your wife said you were spoiled.
That's why she says that. That's why I said contrary to popular belief.
I believe it too, Jake.
I wasn't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish it. I'm sorry.
I wasn't, but that first Christmas when just me and Tanya's only a few little gifts, I would try my best to try to put extra gifts under the tree. It's not the same because I love that Christmas morning and paper all over the living room and wrapping paper tore up and the kids just excited and happy. So, man, I got to find a substitute way to capture that again.
Wow. So the question is then, because it does, the Hollywood Shuffle does create a change in how we approach it. So, and I'm sure it doesn't make one way better than the other. Like, when the whole family they were smaller, and around, that wasn't better than what we have now, is it?
No,
Was it better?
I don't think it was better or worse. I think it was just. I think
different.
the holidays is always just focused around the family, and like Jake said, their tradition was doing it big.
Yeah.
Some families might have a tradition of doing it small, but as long as like the family's together, it feels more special.
Yeah.
In our case, we slowly been having kids grow up and leave, and we try to recreate that same feeling like Jake was saying, but it's just it's different, especially when they're older. Because when they're little, it's so exciting. They're so geeked about getting the gifts, and running around the house screaming, and they get their favorite thing. Like I remember one year, Michelle reminded me, we got the kids. I think it was a Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Or I can't remember which Nintendo it was, but it was a console. And they had been really wanting that thing, right? And they opened it up, and they all ran around, running around the basement. Come on, they running around the basement, just so happy.
Right.
They got this console, they couldn't wait to play it.
And
I mean,
it was all of theirs, right, together.
all of theirs together.
And I'm
Yes.
sure one of them probably was like, "This is mine."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was probably Josh, because he was the gamer. He was the gamer of the family.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, it was just like, back then it was so exciting, and as they get older, the excitement kind of wears off. And then when we had our first, I don't think we've had an empty nest Christmas yet,
Hmm.
because Carolyn hasn't officially left the house.
Okay.
As she hasn't
Yeah.
moved out. She's away at
Being the
college.
baby. Yeah.
And she's back now. But like last year, I think everybody was here for the most part to open gifts early on Christmas morning. And but this year it's going to be a little different because Josh isn't with us,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
at first we weren't going to celebrate it all, and now I think we're going to just kind of just chill. None of the kids are getting gifts this year. We gave them amazing birthday gifts and for everybody, and so our focus is not really on the gifts and all the hoopla. It's just kind of just going to be reflection this year.
Yeah.
And so it's not going to be like the same because we're still trying to process our new family dynamic without Josh. And
Yeah.
And this will, if correct me if I'm wrong, this will be the final holiday that you guys have not experienced him not. So you've experienced all the other ones, Memorial Day, Labor Day. So this is the last one for you guys to experience without him, without his presence, right?
For this year,
correct.
yeah.
Of this year, yeah.
And this is the biggest one.
Yeah, it's the huge one. So
Yeah. You guys,
we're just gonna take it easy, man, and just kind of chill and just kind of, I'm sure the kids are gonna come over. The ones that are in town, gonna come over. But no real big celebration, like we normally do.
Yeah.
And so, people that are out there that have experienced loss, like you talked about at the top of the show, Ray, that might be lonely or whatever the case might be, just be encouraged. It's going to be a life of adaptation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at some point, we're hopeful that we'll be able to, experience these moments with a little more joy.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like this forever.
Right.
You just have to adapt, I believe, and go through the process. But you both hit on it. If you know somebody in this situation, go check on them.
Yeah.
Call them up. Make sure they're doing all right. Give them a call. Come by. Give them a hug. Because this part of the year is especially hard. The holidays, especially hard when that person that you've always celebrated with is no longer with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like you said, Jake, go check on them. Make sure they're doing all right.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here looking at, Luke 2:14, glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. That key word peace, which Jesus offers us, that the world wouldn't understand, that the world can't even come close to offering us.
Right.
And I just think it's I just hope that if there's any kind of issues or beef and all that kind of stuff that's out there amongst family right now, here's the challenge. Don't just be seasonal about it, but reconcile, forgive, get past it, not just for the holidays.
Yeah.
But let the gift that you receive this holiday be a gift of reconciliation that Jesus talks about that will carry out throughout the year.
Right.
So if it's July, you can still call up, that brother, that sister, or whomever, that friend, and still be able to talk to them with no beef, because you've been able to understand the importance of peace on earth, and just the fuzziness that you feel now, the warmness, the joy.
Yeah.
It's a bigger picture. It's a bigger platform. Again, why Jesus even came on the scene. And I just think that we miss it.
Yeah.
We really miss the bigger thing that's at stake here. So I just want to say that.
That's
so
good.
don't be seasonal. That's the key word. Don't just do it because, like we make these New Year's resolutions and they're foiled in 2 or 3 days. Okay, don't let that be the case with
Right.
this whole reconciliation and embracing the peace, the same peace that you feel on Christmas morning, the joy, the love, the laughter. Carry that. Let that be a part of you throughout the entire year.
That should be a daily thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't be. And I think so. To go back to earlier what we were talking about, like I said, I'm not being a Scrooge about the holiday. Just to it being so commercialized is what bothers me. But the thing that has hit me is that I just want people to keep that same feeling. Just don't make it a day. I don't like those seasonal things.
Right. Because many people have regretted not reconciling for years and years, and then even on holidays, and then you lose that person, or they go on, and then you're left with that, man, I woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remorse and regret.
Yeah.
Remorse and regret.
Never live your life with any remorse or regret.
Right. Maximize these moments.
Yeah. We preaching. We need to offer it.
And that takes let me get the just serve as the basket.
There you go.
But I forgot my train of thought.
My fault.
Yeah. But regret is a big thing. So let's just get past that. Past that, Jesus don't want us to live in regret.
Right.
That defeats the purpose of why he came. So so I think that's about it, fellas. That's our show for the year. We weathered a lot to get to finish strong.
That's how we should end this year. Finish strong. # finish strong.
Yeah.
You got some things that you need to get done before the end of the year. You still got some time to get it done. It's not too late. Get started. That's all you got to do is just get started.
Yeah.
Baby steps and all. Just to get it, don't let the year go out with unfinished business. Finish strong.
Yeah. And I was watching a guy, he said, don't worry about who else is doing what you do. You go ahead and jump in that pool and swim your hardest.
That's good stuff.
That's your success.
That's the wisdom nugget right there, Jake.
Say that again, Jake. You gave us a wisdom nugget?
What? He didn't even realize
I know, I got it.
Put him on spotlight.
I'm about to put him on spotlight.
Okay. Man, he said
from Jake. Go.
Don't be worrying about who else is doing what you do. You go ahead and jump in that pool and swim your hardest, and you will find your success.
You will find your success. That's what's up, Jake. That's what's up. That's a good word.
Jake just dropping nuggets.
That's a good word. Hey, listen, if you want to support our work, you go to Knowledge and Power on Anchor.fm, and you can donate any amount to support our work, especially after Jake just did what he did. He needed a little cheese money,
The golden plate.
I heard that. No, but seriously, that was good, Jake.
Yeah, that was real good, Jake.
That's good.
Right.
That's cool. He all this time you be saying, I can't do it. And you wait till the last show of the year and be like, I'm about to come out like boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Came out strong.
Hey, that's how they hit me. I don't even know it.
Man, that was awesome. That's good words to live by right there.
Yeah.
Just jump in, swim the hardest, and then you'll find your success.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, fellas, I hope and pray that you guys have a phenomenal holiday. I know we'll talk.
Yeah.
I know we'll talk during the holiday season, but I really hope that all the traditions that you have, that they keep, that there's love and laughter in the home. And it truly is a blessing and a joy to sit across from you guys on the screen and just chat it up with my bros.
Yeah.
I always brag about how basically I got the same friends from college, and I don't need no new ones. And I know that sounds terrible.
No, I don't.
but it's just a thing of, we've been through it all
Yeah.
together. So I
Together.
know what I'm getting, and I can truly say, through the bad times, man, you guys are still standing,
Yeah.
through, I mean, I'm talking about when we go through,
Yeah.
rough, and we're gonna cover that as a topic one time about friendship, and because we don't have some
Yeah.
we don't have some moments, man. We don't have
There's
some
a-
moments that challenged us.
Yeah.
That created a distance for a while between us, but
True.
somehow we always found ourselves coming back around, standing together. So I think that says a lot.
It says a whole lot.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas to you and your families. I got some reverb. Y'all hear that?
Oh, it just kicked in all of a sudden.
Yeah, it just kicked in.
Yeah. So I'll just say, as we're about to end the show, Merry Christmas to all your families, to the listening audience. We thank you for hanging out with us, for allowing us to come into your space. And Merry Christmas. May God bless you. May God keep you. And may you feel the love, not just for Christmas Day, but for the rest of the new coming year. Fellas, y'all want to close out with something?
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. And we love you all. And please keep joining us. And we will see you next year. Happy New Year to you.
January 9th.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. Keep the reason for the season, Jesus Christ, in the forefront.
Okay. All right then. Pieces. Talk to you guys later.